Terry, I want to get your take. You're in Melbourne on how bad the Victorian economy truly is. We know state debt has hit $156 billion by 2025. That's the forecast. Public sector employment well over the 300,000 mark. The Premier this week bans the industry that's responsible for almost half of Victoria's tax revenue. We know in net terms, the migration of Victorians or Melburnians out of the capital city is over 40,000. I reckon that's going to continue as soon as people can pack up a truck and get moving. What's your assessment about what's really happening in Victoria?
Well, if you have faith in Chairman Dan, Peter, and the roadmap, we're all going to emerge from this sometime in November and we'll all live happily ever after. I'm a little sceptical, as you might imagine. As you say, we're going to emerge. One thing we know absolutely certainly, we're going to emerge with $150 billion plus of state debt and our share, obviously, of federal debt. As you say, he's directly attacked the most important industry in the state that's left, which is the construction industry, in an act of sheer petulance. I mean, it was not shutting down the construction industry was not part of that plan on Sunday. So why was it necessary on Monday night to do so? Purely because of what we saw in the streets of Melbourne. And this is directly attacking not just his own base, but directly attacking something so important, as you say, to the Victorian economy. And we don't have any manufacturing left. So going into 2022, things don't look all that spectacular for Victoria.
And here we are, though, in New South Wales on Monday, Peter Switzer. Everything's open, 100% capacity back on building sites. And Victoria's in a 2-week lockdown, yet he was attacking, only a matter of days ago, Gladys Berejiklian for her handling of the pandemic in this latest outbreak. But we know from the statistics, go to covidlive.com.au, don't just believe me, the trajectory of infections in Victoria is outstripping anything we saw in New South Wales.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, the Berejiklian government has handled the construction industry really sensibly. There were times when they didn't like the lockdown that actually was related to the areas in the southwest of Sydney. But to look at the actual response of the construction workers with vaccinations and all those sorts of things indicates that the Berejiklian government has certainly negotiated well. But they're a pretty tough industry to negotiate, namely the construction industry.